This is day one of researching a stock until I go viral. And today we're going to be researching Nvidia. Everyone thinks Nvidia is winning because they make and sell the fastest chips, but that's not the reason why they're winning. Nvidia doesn't even make chips. They actually design them, and then they send that blueprint over to TSMC. TSMC is who actually makes it. And those chips end up being inside the massive data centers owned by Google, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon. The thousands of GPUs that are stacked together to train models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. Last year, Nvidia made about $130 billion of revenue. And nearly 90% of that came from their AI chips. And what's funny is gaming, which is the thing that most people associate with Nvidia, is only about 9% of their total business. The real core business is the data centers, where Nvidia controls over 90% of the market. But here's the part that actually matters. Their real moat isn't hardware. If you don't know what a moat is, it's basically your competitive advantage. Their moat, it's actually the software. 20 years ago, Nvidia built what's known as CUDA, a programming platform that lets developers write code specifically for Nvidia's GPUs. Since then, millions of engineers have literally written millions of lines of code on CUDA. Every major AI lab runs on it. Now imagine switching away. You don't just go out and buy a different chip. You end up having to rewrite years of software. You burn months of engineering time, and you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get back to where you started. That's why competitors keep failing. And that lock-in of Nvidia's software is explained in their numbers. Nvidia kept roughly $73 billion of profit last year. That's a 56% net margin. To help that number make sense, Apple makes about 30% and Microsoft around 35%. Nvidia's margins are almost double, and Nvidia doesn't have to go out and build factories. They just have to sell their AI chip designs, and there's no real alternative to Nvidia at scale. Even the big tech hyperscalers can't escape this. They try building custom chips like Google TPUs, but Nvidia still powers most workloads. And here's the twist. Nvidia's biggest risk isn't competition, it's actually supply. They literally can't make chips fast enough. Memory shortages and advanced packaging limits means they're leaving billions on the table from backlog. That's why Nvidia isn't just another AI tech company. It is the company that's powering AI. If you enjoyed this video, drop a follow and make sure to check out our Discord in our bio.